and I wanted just to give an update, brief update about my life, what I have been up to, what I'm doing right now, what I plan to do, and what happened, what I have been up to, what happened, what is like a place that most people feel happy, dream about living, what happened to me, why I didn't like living there, why am I in Maryland. It's not that Maryland is not bad, Maryland is such a beautiful place. New York is a beautiful place too. What happened to me? Don't be worried, it's not like a very big thing happened to me, but like I'm saying, I was a little bit ashamed to share this story. A lot of people use YouTube to entertain. So what am I using YouTube for? For me, it's like a document about my life, something I can share like to people and talk about what I'm doing. I just made a video about like 1 year YouTube, and I will pretty much post them together. By the time you watch this video, you will watch the other one also. So anyway, what I be up to and pretty much what has life been for me and what am I doing now? Seriously, I'm not staring at the camera. I'm so sorry. Even the other video, I just don't know where to stare on my phone. Okay, anyway, what I'm saying, what has life been for me? Life has been pretty difficult. Like, obviously, I had a lot of great moments during this year, but overall, life has been difficult. Life has been tough for me this year. I can't believe it's only been 9 months, but I make a lot of decisions. Some difficulty that happened to me was part of my fault, if I can say that. So I allowed that to arrive or something like that. But life this year make me grow so much. Like I became so mature. Like I was very like, even when I was entering 2018, I was saying, oh, I'm such a grown up. I need to do this. I need to be free. I need to find a job. I need to get my own apartment. I need to be independent, stuff like that. I have all those things planned, but what happened to me actually make me even more. I like serious. I think this is when you a lot of things happen to you, when like I'm not gonna say bad thing, when difficult situation happen to you, it make you cold, and this has been the case for me this year. I really cold this year. Like I'm very mature right now, I'm telling you. But anyway, if you watch my video since the beginning of 2018, you will see that I was actually preparing an exam, and I have everything planned. Like this year that you see already started. I was supposed to be at school this year. Why am I'm not at school? What happened? I actually when I finished my bachelor degree like in 2017, my original plan was to go back to school in 2018. And I have all this life planned, everything planned in front of me. But you know, things happen in life, and sometimes when things happen, they just happen. You cannot like change. You wish sometimes you can go by day and unchange what happened. If you see me talk about this situation now, that may actually overcome it, because it was very difficult for me. Like it was totally difficult. And I think because I was so emotional, that's why I make a lot of decisions. That wasn't always the best one. So, but overall, 9 months now, I see myself like someone who grew a lot because I went through a lot. So, at the beginning of the year, I was preparing an exam, the PICA exam to go to pharmacy school, and pretty much I started doing cover video and K-pop cover like in February, like around February 14 or something like that. No, it's somewhere around like the beginning of the year. After I took my exam at the end of January, I was so confident about myself. I said, "That this is it. This is my future. This is what I'm supposed to do. Like this is where I'm supposed to go. Like everything is supposed to happen this way." But the day I took the exam, I was pretty confident about myself because I know I studied very hard for the exam. Um, I know crying. I cried a lot already for that, but no more crying. So I'm just telling you, I'm a pretty changed person. So I took the exam. What happened, for some reason, even though I was confident about myself and everything, the English part was a little bit confusing. Something happened before during the English part. So I asked for a break and they say that I'm supposed to come back at this time. When I came back, I didn't know my time was gonna go by the time I was on the break. When I returned, there was enough time, but I still managed to finish the English class. And during the exam, I got sick. But I still managed to finish the exam. And besides the English class, I was pretty confident about the overall exam. I thought to myself, this is it. I'm gonna have it good. Percentile, I'm gonna go to a pharmacy school. I don't have like to worry about my future and anything like that. But because of the English part, I don't know what I was scared of. When you finish the exam, they ask you, do you want to see the unofficial score, stuff like that. I print the off. I know I don't want to see my score now. In my head, I thought I would just wait for 2 weeks for the official score because I wasn't ready to have this score like pop on my phone when I finish the exam directly. But the computer mistake for what I say. I don't want my exam to be scored. Like it erases all my score. I talk to person, they say the score is gone. There's nothing that they can do about that. So it was the last exam for the year, stuff like that. I couldn't take the exam earlier because pretty much I finished school. Biological, if you do biological science, it's a crazy major. Like you have a lot to do. You really have a lot to do. You have no time. I have no time to take the PICA during the junior year or the senior year. So I was pretty much busy each year I graduated and have time to prepare for the exam. I actually take the exam a few months after I graduated from school. So it was crazy. So that's how I lost my score. I never know, and I will never know how what I have at that score. I was so sad. Like I said, I was so sad. So my brother said that to me like you can come to New York, you can look for a job because there's nothing else you can do about that. You lost. I was pretty sure by now I lost 2018. I couldn't go back to school. I lost my PCAT score. And even when I went to take the exam, like I can have a good score, I may not have the good score. So it was like I say 50-50. But because I felt like I took the exam well, and because it's not even about taking the exam well, it's just like I feel crushed. I rather have like my PCAT score and failing and see that I have such a bad score than not even see it at all. And I asked them why is the computer can recover my score. They say usually some people just take the score they pick out just to examine if they are ready to take the exam, if they're actually ready to take the exam or something like that. And then they lost my score. I wasn't worried about the money that I lost. I was worried about time. Time means everything to me. Like I couldn't get that time back. For me, the rest of 2018 was like I need a new plan. What am I gonna do with my life? But it's a little bit too much to say what am I gonna do with my life. I'm still young. So I just needed something to do with the rest of my year. Like at the beginning of the year, what I had in plan is like I was like, I'm taking my PCAT, I save enough money and I go to Korea. I wanted to go to Korea for so long. It was like in the back of my mind for such a long time. But I was school first for me. I wanted like really focus into whatever I want. No, finish school. I just want like to have a stable job and something like a stable profession. I'm the type of person who's very like reserved. I actually usually want everything planned. I want things to be planned in my life and have a job and everything. But I have that type of personality. I also have a white personality at the same time. Sometimes I want it at all risk to happen. Sometimes I want to take risks. Sometimes I want to actually do something that I love. Like I love language so much. You can't even imagine. Like during my free time, I'm learning language. This is crazy. Like something people find hard is a hobby for me. So, like I speak French, English, a little bit of Korean, and I'm learning Japanese, and I speak a little bit of German. Like I want to learn Spanish sign language. Like if you watch my video, you will know that's the way I am. So I always want to travel to go to Asia. It doesn't have to be Korea. So I just want to have the experience of traveling because since I was young, I always wanted to travel. So I was like, I'm the type of person I always want to go somewhere, talk to people, learn about the language and the culture. So going to Korea was in the back of my like on my mind, and I felt like I could have um if I didn't put the peak at first, if I didn't put everything, so I would have been in Korea by now. Like in 2017, I would have focused to Korea, and actually the rest of the year after graduation, I would just apply into all those things that allow me to go to Korea. I would do that. But I was like, school first. Pharmacy school is 4 years. Like I need to graduate from graduate school before when I'm still young. I wanted to do that because I wanted like everything planned the way I want in my life. But that stressing happened. I hate it frustrated me. I'm like, why is this happen? Why is this happening to me? What is that happen? I question myself so much. I've said like, what am I supposed to do? Prepare the same exam that you prepare, you felt already a little bit discouraged, like that situation happened to you. Like when something bad happened to you, you kind of become a little bit afraid of what's gonna happen next. So I felt in that type of situation. So like I said, no, I'm gonna go to New York. It's a great opportunity. Actually look for a job like in the science field, like something related to biological side, work in the laboratory. What happened? What didn't work? Oh God, it's my makeup. Just gonna pick this up. Oh no, I don't have much left, don't. Okay.